House of Croissants. This is in Hua Hin, Thailand. Today we are going to talk to the owner of this specialty coffee shop, and it's very, very special in that they make their own croissants fresh and in full view of everyone. And of course, we have to find out what is their signature drink. And according to the owner, it is dirty coffee. This is Zoom.
Yep.
He is the owner of this amazing place.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Okay, this is a drink, our signature drink. We call it Dirty Secret. The reason why we call it dirty because, as you can see, around it is dirty, but it's actually coffee. It's a mixture of the coffee and the milk. It's the fresh milk that we use, and then it's, when you drink it, you have to drink it all together with the coffee and the milk. And this is the packaging.
It looks amazing.
Yeah,
you are going to show us how to make this one later, right?
Yes, later
okay.
on. Okay,
thank you.
yeah.
See you later.
Yeah.
House of Croissants. So it has absolutely delicious looking croissants. I would like to know a lot about this. And of course, look at this amazing packaging of their dirty coffee. It's in a glass jar with the lid, and right on top it says House of Croissants. And as you can see, it's packed. A lot of people here, and you can see the croissants being made there. Apparently this is their bakery, and they close at about 2 o'clock. So I'm just going to have a look at now while they're still open and everything is in full view.
There's also like croissant. Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai. Like we went in the, it's all croissant. Yeah, I remember Chao. No, it's not They have like this in Bangkok. They have in Bangkok? Yeah, Bangkok has everything. Like around, is there brand? No, different kind. I like the croissant.
What is the taste of that coffee that you're aiming for?
The taste of it is, I try to have the taste of actually I use the medium roast coffee.
Medium
Therefore,
roast coffee.
It goes very well with the milk.
Yes.
And the taste of it will be a little bit nutty chocolate when you eat, when you drink it. And then if you drink it, you have to drink it with the milk. And
With the milk.
It will just goes very well together.
So you slowly sip it? Do you stir it?
I stir it before. Yes.
You stir it before you drink
Yes,
it?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It's very easy, and all you have to do is drink it.
Okay. Well, let me. I already tried it, but without stirring, is that okay?
Without stirring. Is that okay? So when you drink it, you have to drink it with the milk. So
With the milk, okay. One sip.
Yeah, one sip.
Let's try it. It is very smooth.
Yeah, it's very smooth.
Yes.
It'll be a little bit creamy.
What kind of coffee is this? Is this local or
We use Thai Lao Brazil.
Thai Lao
Thai Lao
blend?
Brazil. We blend it together at a house blend in Bangkok.
Okay. You have a branch in Bangkok?
No, we don't have a branch, but we have a roasting factory.
Oh, okay. It is absolutely smooth. I love it. I love it. Thank you.
Wow, I thought you liked it.
Okay, here's Christiana once again, and she's going to give us a review of the croissants here.
So just like my mom is the coffee expert, I am somewhat of a croissant expert.
She is too. She brings all the good ones.
Yes, and I would say that this is the best croissant I've had in Hua Hin. It's really, really hard to find a really good croissant. If you out there know what it's like to love croissants as much as I do, then you know exactly what I'm talking about.
And what did you have?
I'm having a croissant scrambled egg, and usually they put it inside the croissant. But because I am a croissant connoisseur, I would like to try the croissant separate. That's why I asked separate. The remainder of what I have left was just
On a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate the croissants?
I'd give it a solid 3.8.
Right, 3.8. That's how top is.
Four seems a bit of a stretch, but I would give it a 4.
I would give it a 4.2, I think. Really? I would give it a 3.7.
Yeah.
It's very tough, yeah. Christiana, what would make it 5 for you?
I think it could be a bit bigger. Could it be a bit more aerated? I don't like it dry. I don't think a croissant should ever be dry. This definitely has enough butter, and I think they use quality butter. You can actually see how it's going there. And they do use a decent French butter. If you love croissants, you will know what I'm talking about. It shouldn't be too breaky, too airy that it's too breaky, and it shouldn't be too dense that there is no texture at all. Everything is just come together.
Thank you. Tell us about yourself. You look so young.
I look so young. Yeah, I'm now 30 years old, and my name is Zoom, as you guys know. So basically, this is located in the middle of Hua Hin, House of Croissant. We have just rebranded this brand for over 6 months, so it's quite new. We have been doing croissants for almost 2.5 years in the old name, which called it Super Cafe.
Super Cafe.
Super Cafe is our old cafe's name, and now we decided to rebrand and make it more modern. Because Super Cafe was a very, very small bakery store in a huge supermarket.
Okay.
Yeah, but we decided to change the whole concept. So bring in the modern design and make you able to see the kitchen that we make fresh and sell to our customers.
So what's your story? How did you end up making croissants and coffee?
So first, it started from my mom. My mom, she loved baking, and she went to have a croissant course in Bangkok, but at that time the croissant isn't as popular as now. So there isn't much croissant shop in Hua Hin, therefore we are originally from Hua Hin, therefore we're thinking of having open a small store in Hua Hin. That would be great. So she came and then she talked to me, and then alright. We would do a small bakery shop.
Right.
This was a supermarket before.
Oh, really?
This was a supermarket. It was a grocery store which sells wines and imported groceries.
Okay.
Yeah, but then over time there were less tourists, and here comes the COVID-19, which made us have to adapt to the new normal. So we decided to close down the supermarket and change the whole supermarket to a cafe with a bakery and focusing on croissant as the name of it.
But yourself, are you a baker or are you?
Myself, originally I'm not a baker. My mom is. None of our families are chefs.
Okay.
So we learn from scratch.
But what's your qualification?
I went to England for almost 8 years.
Okay, so England. Where in England?
I was down in Devon.
Devon.
Yes, I finished A-levels and I come to continue my university in Bangkok.
And where does the coffee come into this? Coffee and
Coffee.
How did you?
Comes with the bakery.
How did you learn to be a
I went
barista?
to a course in Bangkok as well for the coffee course. And then we used a blend. We used a friend of mine. He's a roaster. He roasts coffee as a living. So I went to talk to him, and we decided to make a special coffee just for us.
Okay.
Yeah, coming from Thailand, Laos, and Brazil. We use a mixture of 3 beans. Yeah.
So you get the green beans from Brazil and roast it here.
Yes. Everything was roasted.
I mean, Zoom made this one and it's amazing. It's delicious. I like the way you package it. What's the idea behind this?
The packaging? I just think of the price of it. I just want to add more value to the price because it's our signature. It's not going to be in the normal plastic glass. So I bought it.
Is this a takeaway? You can
this is actually for takeaway and eat it. So if you finish it, you can actually take it
away. Oh my God. Can you imagine it? And then I have to make my own dirty coffee.
Yes,
So what's next for you?
It's going pretty well, but I'm still thinking of expanding and having more branch, and maybe hopefully one day that might be a branch in Bangkok.
Are you thinking of franchising?
I'm thinking, but actually I want to make everything a little bit more
Standard.
standard.
Yeah.
We're still quite new. Everyone is new to this.
I mean, it absolutely looks amazing. I mean, look at your cakes and all this croissant. I mean, Christiana reviewed your croissant. She's an expert in croissant, and I suppose you just have to wait for the video to find out what she said.
That won't be a problem.
Yeah. What are the challenges you face?
A lot.
A lot.
I have put plenty of croissant and throw out so much croissant in the bin because
At the beginning, is that
At the
right?
beginning,
Oh,
it's-
okay. Trial.
it's hard, yeah, because we have to try and bring it to our relatives and asking people who know what does it taste like? Do you like the taste of it? Is it more crispy or is it too hard? Or yeah, it's just
That's how it really works. Well,
took us almost a year to try it out and
to make sure everything
make
is good.
sure everything is coming out as perfect as possible.
What is your advice to those that are planning to open a coffee shop or a bakery shop?
So it's just basically give it a try and practice. It's probably the best thing you can do. So you just practice and try it out and give it to someone who you know and see what it tastes like. So for the coffee, you can actually try if you give it to a friend and say, what do you like? Do you think the coffee is too strong or the taste of it is it too bitter or yeah, just research and give it a try.
Okay, well, thank you so much. Khun Zoom, thank you so much for your time. And if you are in Hua Hin, in the area, make sure you stop by this place. Perfect for breakfast, perfect croissants, and of course, don't forget to try their signature drink, dirty coffee. And you can take this home too. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.